Something shocking in the Nigerian political space just happened because one of the biggest critics of one of the top presidential candidates, Elrufai, has just released a statement on why Peter Obi may not win the elections. But beside that is another controversy by the Nigerian government, the Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency administration, on why a coalition could fail. And in this video, I'll break down all these things as this is not contained in most of the YouTube videos you've currently watched. So let's go over this right now. If it's your first time on the channel, consider clicking the red subscribe button and turning on the notification icon so you don't miss our future videos. Also, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and drop a like to this video. There will be some of your friends who really want to know more about subjects like this. Kindly share the video to them in their WhatsApp groups or on their Facebook platforms. According to the former minister, Tinubu's approval rating in northern Nigeria and the southeast has plummeted to as low as 9%, rendering his chances of re-election virtually impossible. The Bola Tinubu presidency has marked a budding political coalition being spearheaded by the former Kaduna State Governor, Elrufai, describing it as a camp of internally displaced politicians with no re-election or electoral value. The jab came from President Bola Tinubu's special advisor on policy communication, Daniel Bola, who took his verified Twitter handle to respond to Elrufai's latest media onslaught against the presidency. Elrufai, in an interview aired on Tuesday night on Arise Television's Primetime, delivered a scathing critique of Tinubu's leadership, claiming the Nigerian president has lost massive public support. According to the former minister, Tinubu's approval rating in northern Nigeria and the southeast has plummeted to as low as 9%, rendering his chances of re-election virtually impossible. Tinubu cannot return as a president with a 91% disapproval rating in the north and the southeast, as Elrufai declared during the interview, before also describing Tinubu's cabinet as a joke that lacks quality. Continue watching as we are about to get into the real information in this video. But Bola, in a sharp rebuttal, dismissed Elrufai's assertions as unfounded and seeking of political bitterness. He said that he listened to the interview of his elder brother Elrufai on the Prime Arise night, and he didn't say anything new or outside the realm of what anyone in opposition or coalition would say. And he accused Elrufai of attempting to write history without offering any credible proof to back his claims. And what is, however, strange is how he tried to write history and his facts were not supported by any shred of evidence, Bola said. And taking a direct swipe at the coalition Elrufai referenced, one that reportedly involves other opposition heavyweights like Labour Party's Peter Obi and PDP's Atiku Abubakar. Bola derided it as a gathering of internally displaced politicians, and their coalition is still an association of internally displaced politicians formed for a wild goose chase, dead on arrival, he added. And while Elrufai had clarified during the interview that no political party had yet been adopted by the coalition, the remarks have triggered a fierce war of words, signaling what could become a heated political showdown ahead of the 2027 elections. Former political advisor to President Bola Tinubu, Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, has also described the leading figures behind the emerging opposition coalition as the same old political actors who are unfit to spearhead any credible challenge against Tinubu's All Progressive Congress. Speaking on Arise News on Monday, the former spokesperson for the Northern Elders Forum dismissed the coalition's promise of renewal, warning that its leadership lacks the moral and credibility of most Nigerians in 2027 presidential elections. Elrufai has said that Peter Obi is not bad at all, as he has made a U-turn. The Bashir Elrufai, who is the son of former Kaduna State Governor Elrufai, has expressed a change in perception about the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi, describing him as a great potential president or vice president. In a statement on Monday via X, Bashir admitted that his previous negative views about Obi were influenced by members of his former political party, which was the All Progressive Congress. And Peter Obi is surprisingly not a bad person after all. His views on him have changed recently, and his mind was poisoned by his former party members, he wrote. His comments come amid political realignment as his father, Nasser El-Rufai, on Monday resigned from the ruling APC and joined the Social Democratic Party. The former Kaduna governor cited a growing disconnect between his personal values and the current direction of the APC as the reason for his defection. Developments in the last 2 years confirm that those who currently control and run the APC do not desire to acknowledge much, less address the party's unhealthy situation, El-Rufai stated in a press release on his X handle, and he further explained that after consulting with his mentors, colleagues and loyalists, he decided to join the SDP ahead of the 2027 general elections. And as a member of the SDP, I will focus on engaging with and persuading other opposition leaders and parties to join us and congregate under a unified democratic platform to challenge the APC in all elections and by-elections between now and 2027, he added. El-Rufai's departure from the APC follows his recent criticism of the party's leadership, including their failure to convene key meetings of the National Executive Council and Board of Trustees throughout 2023. His political moves have also drawn attention from his recent meetings with former Minister of Interior, Arabu Shola, and Pastor Tunde Bakore in Lagos, fueling speculations about his 2027 ambitions. This is to show that in politics there may be no permanent enemies, as El-Rufai can convince Northerners to support Obi if that should be the case. But what are your thoughts regarding this issue? I would like to hear some of them in the comment section down below, as a lot of people have begun saying a lot of things about these elections. We are still in 2025, but a lot of people have been talking about the 2027 general elections. So it's important that you stay ahead of this. And the only way you can do that is by clicking the red subscribe button and turning on your notification icon, so that whenever I drop a new video just like the one I've watched at this moment, you'll be the first person that gets notified. And until then, I'll see you in my very next video. Don't forget to share the video with your friends who really want to learn more about this topic and on matters just like this.